He's 24 years old, he is depressed, and he has attempted civil services multiple times. And along with attempting civil services, he's also attempted committing suicide. So it's extremely critical that youngsters become part of civil services. But if for some reason that does not happen, don't stress, don't fret. Life is beyond civil services, and I hope and I wish you all become incredible ambassadors of India, even if you're not in foreign services.
So Naman, can you tell me what does the life after failing UPSC look like?
Alright, can we just look at this historic venue as of now? This is a part of the ancient Ottoman Empire. And I think the UPSC preparation allowed me to appreciate the wonders of history. But to answer your question clearly and categorically, life after failing in civil services, it's incredible. Same as the life after clearing civil services. But so hi everyone, my name is Naman Srivastava, and this is a part of my video series where I'll be addressing all the wonderful questions that you have posed across social media platforms. And so if you have further questions, feel free to put in further questions with your name, and I'll be happy to feature your question in my next video. So a few days ago, I received a very interesting question from one of the students who graduated from IIT Delhi a few years ago. And he wrote to me that he's 24 years old, he is depressed, and he has attempted civil services multiple times. And along with attempting civil services, he's also attempted committing suicide. And this has happened because he has lived his entire life, not his entire life, at least a majority part of his life after IIT Delhi, preparing for one exam and dreaming all the successes that he might achieve after clearing that exam. But unfortunately, the exam is incredibly difficult. It's very competitive and it's very luck-based in many cases. So I want to say this out loud to all the youngsters out there preparing for this very interesting exam, that life is beyond civil services. There are people who have failed the exam and ended up achieving incredible heights in years to come. Look at Geeta Gopinathan. She is heading the IMF. Look at Arvind Subramanian. He's been Chief Economic Advisor of India. There's Satya Nadella, who has transformed the stocks of Microsoft and transformed the entire Microsoft in his tenure. There are plethora of examples like these stalwarts who have transformed their life, they've transformed industries, they've transformed societies after not being in civil services. So it's extremely critical that youngsters become part of civil services. But if for some reason that does not happen, don't stress, don't fret. Life is beyond civil services, and at least in today's day and age, there are innumerable opportunities where you can make large-scale difference, a large-scale impact. So since we are talking about creating large-scale impact, it's also important that we talk about the DJ Impact Fellowship. If you're interested to work in organizations such as the UN, World Bank, WEF, Impact Fellowship can be an incredible opportunity for you. We've also collaborated and partnered with various consulting organizations. McKinsey, BCG are doing incredible work in the social impact space. BCG seems to be running a brilliant initiative in India in the public sector. They have a very strong public sector presence, and it is also one of the partners of DJI. And so is the case with McKinsey. They are doing wonderful work across climate impact, across sustainability, so on and so forth. So if a career, an alternative career, other than civil services excites you, then Impact Fellowship can be a go-to place, and it also allows you to build a relevant plan B. Because when I was preparing for civil services, one concern that I had, and which impacted many parts of my mains and prelims and interviews journey, was that what will happen to me if I end up failing in civil services? So if you have a relevant plan B, in that case, it also allows you to be tension-free when you're writing your answers in mains, or when you're interviewing for your UPSC interview, or when you are attempting those flukes in prelims examination. So think holistically, think practically, and I wish you all the very best, and there's life beyond civil services, and I hope and I wish you all become incredible ambassadors of India, even if you're not in foreign services. There are various other ways you can do that. Good luck.